don't faze me.
I'm starting off with a little bit of silicone, again mixing part A and part B. So what I'm doing is basically applying this on the high points of my cheeks and just in a kind of triangle shape on my forehead. So this is completely optional, you don't have to do this, or you can do it with nose and scar wax if you prefer, or you can just hand draw on some scales. But basically what I'm doing is applying that while the silicone is still kind of tacky, going in with my spatula and basically carving out some scale-like shapes. It doesn't have to be too precise, but just to kind of bring the element of scales into this look. Once that silicone has dried, I'm powdering it all and then going over the top with my normal foundation shade. The next step is to fill in between the scales with a dark blue. Now all the products I'm using today will be listed in the description box below. There's quite a few different colours, so go down there and check it out if you want to know what products I'm using. Next I'm going over the top with a matte blue, sky blue shade just to kind of fill in those scales. Then I'm going over the top just on a few areas of the scales with more of an iridescent duochrome type pigment. I'm filling in my brows with the first dark blue shadow that we used to fill in the scales. Now with this kind of burnt pinky purpley shade, I'm doing a light amount of contouring and also starting to contour near the sides of my eyes. Now I'm going in with this shade and doing it basically on my lid and creating kind of a cut crease with the darker blue that we used earlier on, just being sure to really smooth it out and try and blend it out as best as you can. Finally, I'm using a really light neon kind of teal blue eyeliner and just applying this in a kind of soft wing along my top lash line. Now time for glitter. I'm actually using a lip gloss as a glitter adhesive. You can use a clear brow gel, you can basically use anything you like, but I'm using a lip gloss. I'm using a combination of a really pale kind of tealy blue and a pale purple, and basically applying this all in my forehead section, also along the sides of my scales as well for a very shimmery effect. Back with that eyeliner that we used earlier, I'm basically creating some random lines and just little slithers of colour all around my scales just for a little bit more dimension. Unfortunately, some of my files don't want to load correctly, so part of the tutorial looks like it's there, but when I went to export it, it didn't want to work. So I'm basically going to fill you guys in. I lined my lower lash line with more of that purpley pinky shadow and also some of the blue. Then I went in on my lips and used my LA Splash lipstick. You guys recommended that lipstick for a mermaid look, so I followed your advice. I also applied a little bit of a green pigment to the center of my lips and added a diamante to my lower lip. I also went in with a bright yellow eyeliner and applied this to my waterline, winged it out the side, and also applied a little bit on top of my brows as well. Finally, to finish off the look, I'm adding some white dots just in random places. I feel that this kind of looks like a bubbles in a way. It just reminds me of being deep underwater with the bubbles. Maybe it's just me. And I'm also adding some blue false lashes as well to complete the look. Now all I've done is added a sea green wig, a bit of a head crown and a green dress, and I'm pretty much done for a mermaid queen look. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would honestly mean the world to me. And also don't forget to check out all of my social media stuff, which will be linked in the description box below. Love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.